Facebook's on its roadshow and they're trying to convince people to buy shares in the company, but what everyone wants to know is, how does Facebook make money? Well, it's mostly off of advertising, but they could be vulnerable in this area. I'm here with Ken Wisniewski. He's a social media expert. How do you think that they are vulnerable?
I think that one of the biggest reasons that you look at Facebook being vulnerable is they've really struggled to be able to find additional ways to be able to leverage more revenue. And one of the real interesting things that comes up is really how quickly competitors can enter the space and begin to take market share away from vertical. And we've seen that going into what's kind of gone on with Pinterest, just kind of rising so quickly and already kind of starting to see a little bit of taking away some of that market share that Facebook had such a stronghold on.
We also saw that when Instagram, clearly Facebook saw them as a competitor and a rival and they bought them. Now we've got Pinterest, and as you mentioned, lots of companies like, say, a Whole Foods Market has a Pinterest page, and you can go there and you can buy things that a lot of companies like how visual it is and that they can make it a really nice site for customers to come to.
Absolutely, and just from looking at the interest in Pinterest and the amount of companies that are actually working with it, I think the feedback that we've gotten has been the notion that it's actually a more viable source for advertising than what Facebook is. They feel it's more actionable, where Facebook is more branding, Pinterest is more actionable, and the fact that that's come on so quickly is something that obviously Facebook needs to be paying attention to.
Right, when you look at Pinterest, it's very visually appealing and the company can really control the site. With Facebook, you're really locked into their format and you can't really control or have that much ownership over your page.
Absolutely. You're basically scripted into looking and kind of confined to the rules that they put out there. And the reality of it is there's probably options for Facebook to really look at being able to evolve and add more ways to be able to drive revenue. But the fact's been that they seem to have been more the approach of, well, let's go out and buy things and spend money than really to be able to put the work into their own platform itself. So that in itself means that they're spending money to maybe buy competitors or pieces to the puzzle, as opposed to basically what they had always done and what made them successful to begin with, was make it more organic and homegrown.
Well, I'm sure with this IPO that Facebook was going to have lots of money, and if they want to go on a shopping spree and buy somebody like Pinterest, I'm sure they'll have plenty of money to do so.
Absolutely. I'm sure the money will be there, but I think the big question is, how long will it be able to sustain the value and the hype that it's going to have?